First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboom. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage or taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Moving to his right. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's the rookie out of North Carolina, Marion Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Headed left, buying time. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 41 yards.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Hampton will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play fake, here's Dark. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Odafe Owe getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Cougar 19. 19. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a
It is
6.
third and
Brings
10.
up third and 10.
Go! Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Giants first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Good physical run. It will wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The throw is Dark. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Going on first down is Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the 11-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers first down. It's a gain
We
of 10.
are through one.
First down,
The
Los
Chargers
Angeles.
out to the early lead. More from MetLife Stadium after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. On the give, here's Hampton. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Johnston. A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and 2. Here we go. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. Herbert. That's to the rookie, DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Camp it. 21.
Throwing, Herbert. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, L.A.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set, go.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Moving left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
2nd down and 3.
Ray.
McConkey in motion.
Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. On the run to the right. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets them another first down. They send the tight end in motion. Now Herbert again. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
18 Rattler. Here we go. Mustang 19. Bravo 80. 18 Pioneer. Hut.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man downfield. field. That's Neighbors. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Hampton. It'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. Herbert
Makes the read, decides to hang on. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads, both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Shotgun now for Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Out to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Dexter Lawrence. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. On 1st down, Dart. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Giants' 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Rolling right. A throw on the run is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. shotgun. It's Dart. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force the fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The Giants sending out their punter. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready. Now Herbert on the bootleg. Forced out wide. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
McConkey in motion. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Throwing right. That's Johnston. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Set.
Herbert to the air again. That one complete to Johnston. And the Chargers going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
They'll run with Hampton. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run.
And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go! Warriors 70, 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready to roll.
Throwing. Dart. And they'll muck him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
And 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one is complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Now a toss, left side for Hampton. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. At the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, here we go, set. Viking 18, Mustang 19. Ready?
On first and 10, here is Dart. That'll be taken in by Scatterboo. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And our Giants, first down.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First and 10.
5 yards on the play. That's another Giants.
Now Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Dart forced to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
79 Broncos.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's first and 10. A give, and here comes Hampton. Not much happening there, just a short game. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Another run here with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. On the handoff, it's Hampton. A pickup there of 13. And the Chargers have the first down.
Here's a case of offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ready.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. 3rd and 11. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one from 39 yards out. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect.